Hey, good morning and welcome to another video. It's the morning. I have a requested video to do. 2 whole people requested this. I'm gonna have to go really fast because I am on a time crunch. So let's just get this ball rolling. You might be able to tell by where I'm sitting that I'm gonna be doing some makeup today. Yeah. Wow, look at all this stuff that just appeared. So first step, obviously, I had to put my contacts into my eyeballs because it's really hard to do makeup when you can't see anything. So, and they're drinking water again, guys. If you watch my channel, you know that it's like an ongoing theme that my dogs literally only drink water when I'm filming. I think she's good. Okay, so let's get started. I'm just gonna be literally just getting ready, doing a normal makeup look. I know there's a lot of people out there that they just don't know where to start when it comes to makeup, and I feel like all the makeup tutorials out there are really advanced. I would say it's everyday makeup, but I do not wear makeup every day. I work from home, I rarely leave my house, but today I got stuff to do. Let's just do it. I don't use primer because I'm cheap, and when I ran out of primer, I just didn't buy any more. I actually did already film this video a long time ago, and then all the footage accidentally got deleted by someone. It was me. So I'm just gonna use this, like the cheapest foundation that I could find at the store. I like it because it has this little spatula. I feel like my face is pretty much covered. Now, I'm going to blend it out, but first I gotta wet my little beauty blender, well, knockoff beauty blender. I think it does make my foundation look better, so. Okay, it's wet. I'm just gonna bounce this all over my face, and then I don't think that you guys are that intrigued about seeing me do this, so I'm just gonna cut to when I'm done. Done. I put probably too much foundation on, but you know, you don't know until you blend it out how much you really have on there, unless you're like a professional, which I'm not. I'm just gonna skip concealer. I feel like I mean, look at me. I feel like I'm concealed. Let's just go on to powder. I do something you're really not supposed to do with powder. Supposed to do. You can do whatever you want with makeup. Like, honestly, it's makeup. It's not that serious. I take, what is it? Just loose powder. And I just literally put it all over my daggum face. Just bear with me. You'll see why I do it. Don't forget to get your eyelids. And don't forget to get underneath your chin as well. Okay, so I think I have my whole face covered. The way you check for that, you just freaking feel your face. If there's any sticky parts, then you need to add a little more powder onto that. Powder puffs, you know, they're the future. Then I take a brush and I actually get the excess powder off there. Just real lightly, don't put any pressure on it. This is where your makeup's gonna cause the most of a mess. So just get prepared for that. Probably should have said that at the beginning, but hey. So I've got all the excess powder off my face. Next step that I do is bronzer. So I'll take this, I like to shake it up so that it gets on the powder puff that it came with. I actually use a little brush that looks like that. So I'll get it on the brush. This gets messy too, FYI. This is where I'll put it. Just right there on the outside of my cheekbone, real light. And then I just go up from there and try to fill in the outside of my forehead, right there on my hairline. Because remember, when we put all that foundation on, we did take away all of our facial features. So I have to put them back on with makeup. Get a little bit more on there for the other side. So I just did the left side. And you can go really far downwards, like toward your nose, because you're gonna go back and correct all this in the future. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to look great right now. I also like to put some color down here as well, just to make people think like she remembered that she has a chin. Like, even if there's a line there, at least they'll be like, oh, it's intentional, you know? Okay, next we're gonna go for the blush. I just take this brush. I like to just go like right there, up a little bit, and then back. So you'll see really light, And you won't think you're making a difference, but you are, okay? So there you go. And there you've got a little bit of blush on. You see how it looks like I got punched in the face? That's what I'm going for. So here's the part where we go in and we make all of this actually look sort of good. This is another thing that you're not supposed to do, but I do it. Pressed powder is what you're supposed to put all over your face. But I like to take the lighter shade and put it on all the like parts of my face that I really want to stand out, and I also use it to like correct all this stuff. So just so you can see what the heck I'm even talking about, let me show you. This is the Maybelline Fit Me pressed powder, and it comes with this super cool little, like, I don't even know what you'd call it, doesn't matter, but I really like this thing that it comes with. So take it, you just get a bunch on there, and then I just put it like right under here where a lot of people put their setting powder, and then I actually bring this all the way down to where like my mustache is. This is when you're gonna start looking extra crazy. Bend it like this, get on the one of the edges, and then actually just like go on the side of your nose like that. And you should have some like loose powder setting on there. And so that is going to contour my nose without actually having to use contour for my nose. And it makes it look a lot more natural in my opinion. I put a little bit on my chin. I take this and I just give myself a little sunburst right there. Okay, so see, I look nuts. Now go back to your loose powder color, the little bit darker color, your like actual face color. Take that same thing that you just used for the pressed powder. Woo, I'm definitely gonna mess these words up, sorry. Now just take some loose powder on there. This just works for my face and you can try it. So right where my cheekbone is, right underneath, I'll just put boop, boop, like that. I don't wanna go all the way down because I don't like the way that that looks. My cheekbone is a lot more prominent on this side of my face because I sleep on this side of my face, so it's a lot easier. This side always looks better, but I do try to make them at least a little bit even. All right, and then just let it be there, okay? Don't worry, this isn't the end product, duh. Next is the eyeballs. So you're gonna want to let all this stuff sit while you're doing your eyeballs because this is called baking. If you ever hear like beauty gurus or whatever talk about baking, this is what they're talking about. I just got this palette from my cousins, and it's the Morphe 350M Nature Glow Matte. I'll just take like this color right here. You see that? It's like pretty nude looking. And I just put it like right on my eyelid, right there. This will blend it out. Just rubbing it will blend it out. Don't press too hard on your eye. Okay. See, now that looks nice. You just have to finagle it until it looks good. If you go with a cheaper eyeshadow palette, you might have a lot more finagling to do, but you can make those look good as well. Okay, so they both look fine. And I do want to go just on the outside of them with a little bit darker of a color. So just pick whatever in your eyeshadow palette, whatever you have that's a little bit darker. If you want to use that on the outside of your eye, it'll make your eye look a little bit bigger, and it'll make your makeup look a little bit fancier, even though it's really not that fancy. So just right on the outside, right there. Okay, so I got that darker color like right on the outside of my eyelid, which gives my eye like dimension. And then I am actually going to use a little teeny tiny brush for the next part. Teeny tiny brush. I'm gonna take like a little bit darker nude color. You can really use any color for this, but I recommend like a similar color to your eye color. And I just like to put it right on the bottom part. I don't know why, but I think that this makes it look like it just takes it to the next level. Done. If you're following along, you're probably looking at me and thinking, I look crazy. This is way too much. This looks awful. How is this ever gonna recover? Hannah sucks. I hate her. I'm unsubscribing. But you have to subscribe before you unsubscribe. So go ahead and just go ahead and subscribe. I don't know. But fear not. We still have liner and mascara, and that pulls it together. Actually, lipstick does, but you'll see. I probably should have done brows before I did all this, but that's okay. If my eyebrows don't look super good, then like, that's fine. Just use any type of liner that you want to use. I like liquid liners. I'm just gonna cut to me like being done with my liner, because like you're not gonna see anything. This is gonna be in front of my face. Boom, done. I feel like that took literally forever, but as you can see, it's not perfect, but it does its job. So okay, mascara, easy peasy. I don't think y'all need any instruction on how to put on mascara. You just put it on your eyelashes. Oh my gosh, I just forgot that word. Again, you're not gonna be able to see anything, so I'm gonna cut to me having them done. So the mascara is on, and I know that if you're kind of a beginner with makeup, there's a really good chance you just got mascara like on your eyelid, underneath your eye. So let me show you how to handle that. I forget what these are called, but it's one of those, it's like what you put your mascara on with, except for it's completely cleaned off. So you just take that, and then you just real lightly go over where you just got mascara on your eye, and that will take it off. Next, eyebrows. You can skip this step. If you have good eyebrows, I wouldn't take the time for your eyebrows, to be honest, but as you can see, my eyebrows just aren't that great. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of color to them, not take that much time on them. So I'm gonna take this eyebrow Goof Proof brow pencil by Benefit, and I just like to go over like underneath my already eyebrow. Now, if you are like super observant, you will have noticed that I don't have symmetrical eyebrows naturally. They grow differently, which I'm sure that that's common, but it's a real booger when you're trying to make your makeup look good, because it looks like you messed up your eyebrows when really they ain't messed up, they're just not symmetrical. So. And then I'm just gonna take, where'd that thing go? I take this angled brush and with no product, go actually through the eyebrow just to make any corrections. You wipe that off if you got any product on it. Okay, I'm pretty happy with these eyebrows. Like, you can see them, so that's better than they were before. Time to take all this crazy looking stuff off your face. Just take like a poofy brush and just like real light, just get all that extra powder off your face. La la la. You actually gave yourself a cheekbone. Yay! Now look how much better that looks. Though you looked cray before, don't look cray now. Next you actually want to make your skin look like skin again. I'll just take like a little kind of poofy, it's not really poofy, it's kind of dense brush, and I use this Physicians Formula. Oh, it's like glowy powder. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but this is my secret to actually making my skin look like skin again, because you can't see any of my skin. This is all a mask. So I'll just put it on my cheeks like this. Like, it doesn't matter how much really, because you can't really tell it's on there. It doesn't have a whole lot of glow to it. It just really makes your skin look like skin, or it makes your makeup look like skin. At this point, I like to go ahead and use my setting spray. Now, let me tell you something. Setting spray is expensive, and I never used it. I mean, I didn't use it for a really long time until pretty recently. And let me tell you something, I can't speak for all setting sprays, but this all-nighter setting spray by Urban Decay, again, it's kind of expensive, but it honestly has changed everything. It makes your makeup look good for like till you take it off. basically. Here's the thing. I'm gonna say this before you do it in case you're following along. Spray your face with your eyes closed, then immediately open your eyes so that your mascara doesn't get on your cheeks. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I don't have a fan, so I just use whatever's handy. So while it's drying, I'm gonna take a little brush like this one and put it into my e.l.f. highlighter, and then I put it right here on my cheekbones. I like to put it on my eyebrow and just bring it into my cheekbone like that. See, that's pretty. Yay. So we got the cheekbone glowing, we got the brow bone glowing. They're meeting right there where they meet naturally. And then I like to put it right on my lip. And I put some on my nose. A lot of people say you shouldn't put it all over your nose, but I have a tiny nose. If you have a bigger nose and you're insecure about it, don't put it all over. Just take like the very tip of your pinky, stick it in there, and just go boop. And that'll make you look like you have a smaller nose. Pinky into the highlighter. And that's where I'm going to put it, my inner corners of my eyes, girl. Oh yeah, girl. Now lipstick, and then that's it. Lipstick time. For just a normal day out on the town, I'm gonna want something kind of nude color that sort of looks like my lip color. That way when it starts coming off of my lips, it's not that noticeable. Where'd my lipstick go? I just had my lipstick, y'all. I swear. Where'd it go? There it is. I accidentally put it away because I'm responsible. This is the not professional way of doing this. Lick my lips. Just take a good wipe. Get the foundation off there. Gonna take my nude lipstick. It's nude-ish. It kind of looks pink on my skin, but my lips are kind of pink, so. Now what I like to do is go pretty crazy with the lipstick, just like get it on there as quickly as possible. And then go in with a small brush like this one, like teeny brush, flat end. And then go and just make it look good on the outside like this. See what I'm doing? Okay, and if you want to use your setting spray, again, go for it. I don't usually use it a second time because I don't want to run out, because I don't want to pay for more. I'm going to be taking this with me, obviously, through the day. I would highly recommend doing that. I'm going to take this napkin and stick it up both my nostrils, because when you use that much powder, as I do, it really makes it look like you have powder boogers. That's something I guess that beauty gurus don't talk about. I don't know why they don't. It's a, you know, a problem facing America, powder boogers, and I think that we really need to acknowledge it. Okay guys, I got my makeup done. Now I have to like do my hair and get dressed. So I'm actually gonna do that so that I look the best I can look. Okay, here it is, the final product. Okay, face tour. Ooh, oh, wow, okay. Oh, see, the eyelids, not that intense, okay? It's not like, it's just like normal makeup. So, hope you learned something. I'm not a beauty guru, but this is for people who are beginners. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you're gonna try it. If you do try it, send me a video. Also, subscribe. Also, give me a thumbs up if you want to. Even if you don't want to, that would be cool. And leave a comment below of what you want to see me do next. I'm not like tied to makeup by any means. I just like to do fun things in my free time. So definitely leave me a comment. And I hope for the people who requested this video that you got what you signed on for. Okay, I think that I have to go to the store now. So, bye everybody, have a great day, do great things, and make the world a better place. Okay, bye.